Hello friends, every week we bring you a spine-chilling horror story. If you're enjoying the stories on our Scarescribe channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for notifications of our latest videos. Labubu Doll, America's terrifying reality. A girl named Emily lived with her beloved dog Buddy in the city of New Orleans, Louisiana, USA. Emily was originally born in a small Midwest town, but after her father's death, she moved to New Orleans to work and support her mother and sister. Emily had a very sweet and innocent personality. She especially loved toys and dolls. Since she worked in a toy shop, she often got discounts on rare and unique dolls. Her entire house was filled with dolls collected from different countries. One day, her shop received a new collection of limited edition Labubu dolls. The moment these dolls were placed on the shelves, customers bought them instantly. But Emily had already kept one doll aside for herself. It was a golden-colored Labubu doll. Its shine was unlike any other. Its smile was something Emily had never seen in any doll before. With big eyes, long ears, and shining teeth, the smiling doll pulled Emily toward it at first sight. That day, Emily was extremely happy. When she reached home, she took dozens of photos of the doll, hugged it tightly, and introduced it to Buddy. But Buddy's reaction was strange. While he usually wagged his tail whenever he saw dolls, this time he suddenly began barking and growling loudly at the new doll. Emily found this odd, but thought Buddy was just scared. She placed the doll on the table and went to sleep. That night, Buddy refused to sleep beside Emily. He kept staring at the doll and barking, then left the room. The next morning, when Emily was about to leave for work, Buddy grabbed her jeans and pulled her toward the table where the doll was kept. Emily got angry, locked Buddy in the bathroom and went to work. But that day, strange things happened to her. Emily, who was always cheerful with customers, suddenly became uncontrollably angry. She yelled at a customer and her boss immediately fired her from the job. Crying, Emily returned home, opened the bathroom door and let Buddy out. Once again, Buddy barked at the doll, but seeing Emily's tears, he calmed down. That night, Emily went to bed early. As she slept, Emily heard a strange human-like laughter. She saw someone standing in the corner of her room. Frightened, she sat up, but no one was there, only the Labubu doll sitting on the table. That night she had a terrifying dream. She saw a grotesque creature with sharp teeth, long claws, and a rotten red body. It slowly came toward her and began strangling her. Emily screamed and the creature laughed hideously before attacking her. She woke up in horror and saw the Labubu doll sitting on her chest. Emily shrieked and Buddy rushed into the room. She couldn't understand how the doll, which was kept on the table, had suddenly ended up on her bed. But now its smile looked even wider and far more sinister. Buddy immediately grabbed the doll in his mouth and tore it into pieces. Emily, drenched in sweat, threw the doll's remains into the trash and slept again with Buddy by her side. The next morning, when Emily woke up, her head was aching badly. Her arms and legs were covered in small red rashes. Buddy was nowhere to be seen. Emily searched the entire house, living room, kitchen, hall, but Buddy wasn't there. Finally, she opened the bathroom door. Buddy wasn't inside, but in the mirror she saw her reflection, her face and body covered with red rashes. And then, in the mirror, behind her, stood the same creature from her dream. She turned around in fear, but no one was there. Yet on the bathroom shelf sat the Labubu doll, completely intact. Emily was stunned. Buddy ripped this apart. How is it back again? By now, Emily was terrified. She ran outside, calling for Buddy, but he was nowhere to be found. When she returned inside, her blood froze. The doll was standing near the kitchen sink. Its hands and teeth were stained with blood. Shaking, Emily looked under the sink. There lay Buddy's dead body, his flesh torn apart. Emily collapsed to the floor, sobbing and screaming. Now she was certain the doll was no ordinary toy. Emily immediately searched online, Labubu doll haunted. She found several reports. In different countries, people who had bought the doll faced bizarre incidents. Some lost their jobs, some fell seriously ill, some even lost family members mysteriously. Emily understood the doll she owned was cursed. Without wasting time, she set the doll on fire, sealed its charred remains in a glass jar, and threw it into the Mississippi River. That night, she called her younger sister and told her everything. She finally felt relieved, thinking she had gotten rid of the cursed Labubu doll. But the next morning, Emily's dead body was found in her apartment, and beside her lay the Labubu doll. Later, one of her co-workers took the doll to her own home. Even today, people on the internet claim that the Labubu doll is not just an ordinary toy but a demonic entity. Some countries have even banned the sale of such dolls. A question for you. So friends, what do you think? Is the Labubu doll truly cursed? Does it hide a demon inside, or is it all just a rumor? Tell us in the comments below.